because the sun just feels different, looks different. People say it's always been that way. Okay. There's definitely something going on, and they are manipulating. We already know they're manipulating the weather. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. We'll just give it a try, right? So they've been manipulating the weather for years in order to fit their agenda of fake global warming, which is, the Earth is changing naturally. It always does. It's always evolving and shifting and changing positions and stuff like that, which can influence, our weather patterns. But our weather is completely controlled by outer sources. What they've been at. So unfortunately, that's not doing enough damage, is what Spirit is saying. The dark force, for the dark forces, what they want to accomplish, which is making people more sick, killing people off. Everything they've tried so far didn't really work. So they're really kicking up the notch when it comes to weather manipulation and the manipulation of the oceans and manipulation of the sun. So something has been placed in front of the sun in order to change the frequencies of the sun rays. So sun rays vibrate at a certain vibration, which is a life force. It's a vibration very high that provides us energy and healing and all of that. So they've something kind of like a satellite-like thing. I don't know what exactly, but they've placed it in front of the sun on April 8th. And they've just recently started to activate it, and it's supposed to alter the frequency of sun rays, which will block what it does for us and our planet. Really not a good thing. So they're trying to get us sick. They're trying to get our planet sick, because they are safe wherever they are. They are not like us. They live outside of what we know to be called as Earth. It's still on Earth, but there's a whole part of Earth that we're not allowed to see and we were never taught about. So they are doing really great over there. They've claimed that as their own, and they don't have anything to fear. But they're directing certain beams in certain areas. I don't know how to explain it because I'm not a scientist. But it's kind of like, how you got the sun and then you put like a little, like a magnifying glass, and it makes this beam and then it can burn something? That's what their thing is doing. Like, they have the ability to place a beam on exactly a certain location in order to manipulate us and the animals and everything. Again, sounds cuckoo, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting more and more cuckoo shit. So, call me whatever. I'm just telling you as I'm getting it. And on top of that, they're also they have a tool a really big tool that they put under the water in the ocean, which is emitting certain frequencies as well, which is going to create tsunamis, which is going to create and alter the frequency in the oceans. We're going to see more and more animals be stranded. More and more animals are going to go crazy because of this frequency. So we're going to see massive pods of dolphins, and whales and seals flushing, just kind of dying and, going in directions that they used to never do. Their whole pattern's going to be out of whack. Their whole, it's like their sonar system. It'll mess up their sonar system in some way or form. It's all about frequency. It's all about vibrations. That's what they're doing. Sound. They're introducing certain sound vibrations in the sky, under the ocean, and even on Earth, in order to mess up, because their goal is to eliminate 2/3 of the population, because we're not doing what they want to do anymore, so we've become a liability and they want to just start over. Okay? And they're going to do that by reducing the population and then, again, rewriting history. That's what they're going to do, which they've done before. This is not the first time, okay? This is not the first time. History, as you know, it has been rewritten completely. So, oh God, I'm still getting in trouble for this. Anyway, Eric is going, don't be such a wuss. Eric is my guide. So, he's kind of, he kind of cursed, but I'm trying not to curse on the video. He's going, don't be such a effing wuss. Oh, good. Anyway, I have... okay, I got it. Don't just say it already. So I don't know if I'm making any sense, but that's what they've been showing me. And so, do we need to fear this? Not if you understand how our reality works. Understand that we create our reality. You, me, and everybody else. And we don't need the whole world to think in the same way, to be awake. We only need the majority. They're only the 1%, those in control. Those who, in some way or form, manipulated our existence at some point. Okay, we didn't come from the monkeys the way that they said we did. Some way or form we were created. More info on that on my Patreon page in detail if you'd like to know more about that. But anyway, those who control the world, who control us, or try to, and they're losing very badly right now. And so they're getting really scared and terrified. Spirit told me that a lot of them have actually already left the planet. A lot of them are going into their bunkers and are trying to still win from that kind of defeated position. And they're going to give everything they have, really go into extremes to destroy us. The problem is they can't, because the majority of people have woken up. And you have people who are awake, and you have people who are woke, okay? The woke people have no clue. They think they know everything, they don't. And that's okay. That is probably part of their desired journey for their soul, so it's perfect for them, and you gotta love them for it. Other people will choose, other souls will choose to wake up and see and smell the coffee in a way, and see through the manipulation, and will take that pill and never go back. So how do we stop them? Because it seems like an impossible thing to stop. By understanding your power, by understanding that we create a reality, by collectively sending destructive energy to those items that they've placed, by visualizing those items falling down, crashing, burning up, however you want to see it, but basically by visualizing those items being removed from our reality. We can request assistance from other species to do the same, because it's not affecting just us, it's affecting a lot of different species on this planet and outside of this planet. So we're not alone in this. So 1, know your power. 2, use it well. Okay, learn to use it in a positive way. Okay. 3, set the right intentions. Don't just do this to get back at them. Do it because you want only love and purity on this planet. Do it because you want to create a better world. Okay. Do it because you love people and you don't want to see anybody hurt, no matter who they are, whether they're awake or not. We love them, and we need to validate each and every soul's journey, chosen journey. But we can help them. Even if they are unwilling to see it, or not ready to see it, or it's just simply never going to see it, because that's just how they designed this current experience. We can still help all. And 3, we have to understand the power when we unite. We have to stop being divided. I mean, come on, people. You know, if everybody collectively would just say, look, we're not doing that anymore. You know, if they didn't have any more soldiers, nobody willing to fight, we wouldn't have any wars. The only reason we have them is because people are still volunteering to go to war. You know, you want to stop war, then stop fighting. It's as simple as that. You know, if we don't want manipulated food, then stop eating it. Just say, I'm not going to buy it anymore. If it's manipulated, I'm not going to buy it. You know, it's about not falling for the fear-mongering techniques and tactics. You know, pretending like, you know, electric cars are the best thing. That's even more polluting, you know, and that CO2 is dropping, and we actually need CO2 on this planet or we die. So it's do your research, okay? Do your research for yourself. Don't go fact checkers. It's all controlled by them, okay? Do your own research. Wake up. Own your power, okay? Together we can do this. The only thing that matters is that love, compassion, and unity can change the world. Not people bickering over genders and sexes and people bickering over color. There is no color, okay? We're all different types of brown. Get over it, all right? Different kinds, all right? And we all have different kinds of DNA inside of us, okay? Some have, well, that's just, you'll have to go to Patreon for that one. But it's been interesting what I've discovered about why some of us look very different. And it has nothing to do with the sun or where you live. It has to do with the type of alien DNA that we were infused with when they tried to create mankind, the working bee. But anyway, that might be a little bit too far for some people to still grab. So if you're interested in that, I will make a post about that at some point on my Patreon account. So anyway, I'm going to stop jibber jabbing. I'm probably just blabbing right now, but that, you know me. My head goes a million miles an hour when I connect. So, again, take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. We all live in our own universe. We all live in our own reality, which is a part of a collective reality. But it's still your own experience. And nobody's going to see things the way you do in this journey. It's just how it's going to be. Nobody can until they can place themselves in your mind, in your heart, and see it through you. But until that day comes, which you can when you're in spirit, but until that day comes, embrace that everybody has designed a certain experience for themselves. But collectively, this is the time that we've chosen because we wanted to be part of an ascension. We wanted to be part of the liberation of the human race. And that's what I see. It's tough, but we're here to do a very, very important job. And it's to create a human race united in love and compassion. United with the same goal. And that is to create freedom, abundance, and love. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. We'll see if these videos get boycotted too. I'm trying to get on Rumble, okay? People keep telling me go to Rumble. I am on Rumble actually. And I think 3 weeks after I created my Rumble account, the French president decided to block Rumble because there was a interesting documentary coming out about you know what, about blood clots and all kinds of things. So the moment that came out, the president decided to block Rumble in France. So I'm going to either have to look for getting a VPN, people tell me, but I'm not very tech savvy. So I'll figure it out. But if not, oh well, I'll find some way.